Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Liz. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We are going to get an in-depth look into February 2025. So this is a pick a card reading, and we got a lot of detail because we used cards, of course. We used charms, and we looked at the following categories in your life. We used the angel number book, and what I did was I used my cell phone to go to a random number generator and picked a number for your angel number book. We have the pendulum. We've got, what else? What am I missing? Oh, letters. Yeah, charms, lots of detail. We got tons of information, and we have 3 groups to choose from. So let's take a nice deep breath, and then I'll give you a bit of a close-up of each of the cards. So let's do that first. So I did notice a couple collective themes. I mean, there was a lot of differences in each group, of course, but a couple themes. 2 groups in particular had one specific card that was almost identical. And what I noticed, and I kind of get into it during the readings, but there's a bit of a theme of like frustration collectively that I've noticed, like feeling frustrated with progress or feeling frustrated with the situation. So a lot of that seems to be getting alleviated in February. So I'm excited to share this with you. Let me give you a bit of a close-up. So for group 1, we have the rooster. Group 2, we have the rabbit. And then finally for group 3, we have the red fox. So whichever card or number, 1, 2, 3, you feel most connected to, that will be your message. Feel free to pause. And what else? Yeah, remember, have fun with these readings. These readings are meant for entertainment purposes, but I do hope that there is a message that resonates for you and makes sense. Have fun with it. If you're listening to it and you feel like, okay, this isn't really making sense, I don't really know what this is talking about, then this one might not be for you. So use your own judgment first and your own discernment when listening, but I hope that there is a message that is for you today. And what else? My weekly readings. I've started up weekly readings, so you can check out my channel for that. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. If you enjoy this reading, if you enjoy the messages today, definitely hit that like button. And also, if you like me and my readings, you can check out my Patreon page and my memberships. Both of those are linked below in the description. That's a way to support the channel and receive an exclusive video from me every single week, as well as some other content. We do some unboxings. I've actually got a new deck right over here that I'll be unboxing hopefully this week over there. So yeah, we will jump into it. I will put the timestamps below. We will start with group number. Hello, group 1. If you chose the rooster card, then this is your messages for February. So today, we are just going to have some fun. I lit some incense. I made some tea. So maybe get a cup of tea with me. And we're going to look at charms. We're going to shuffle some cards. I just want to relax tonight. I tried to film this. I want to tell you this story, group 1. I don't know if I'll tell every group, but I want to tell you this because I tried to film this last night. I just kept sitting down to start to film, and then I just couldn't do it. I don't know what was going on. I could not do it. I could not tap into my intuition. I was feeling tired, frustrated. I had had a frustrating day at work, and then I fell out of my chair. I went to go, I'm laughing about it now because it's kind of funny now, but I went to go reach for something beside my chair on the floor, and my whole chair fell over, knocked over my tripod. I hurt my wrist, and I just started to cry. I just started crying. So I thought, you know what? Go do something else. Walk away from it. And at this point, it was already, by the time I got home and started filming, it was already close to like 10:30, 11. So I thought, today's not the day. So there could be a message in there for you. You know, you've got the rooster energy for February. This makes me think of a brand new day, right? And that's kind of how I approached what I was trying to do last night. I thought, you know what? Wait till tomorrow. Wait till after work tomorrow and try again. And already the energy feels different. I listened to music. I made some tea. I lit some incense, and I just feel so much calmer going into this reading. And I really want to have some fun today during this reading and just relax with you and pull some cards and just see what's coming in for February. Okay, so already view from above, this makes sense with what I was describing because sometimes when you're really close to something or when you're dealing with something, it is really difficult sometimes to put it in perspective. So I feel like in February, there's something your perspective is completely shifting on. You're getting a different view of a situation, maybe of a person, of something you're working on. You're getting like a completely different view of the situation and what's going on. So this is really good. We'll get more cards. I want to get all of your cards. We'll put them together. You also have support is all around you. And that's true too. I mean, you could be leaning into some support in February. This could be different things. Temporary situation. Yeah, I feel like the cards are kind of emphasizing the point I'm trying to make. And I kept telling myself, like, last night, I'm like, it's amazing what a good night's sleep can do, and like one day even. You know, the shift it can have in your mood, in your outlook at a situation, you know, your overall feeling towards something. So what I'm getting is February for you is a bit of like a fresh start. You seem to have a new outlook. I'm really liking the rainbow here too. And you're viewing something, you're sort of really seeing something as temporary. You're really understanding, okay, this is temporary, this isn't going to last. So that's good. So even if you're still experiencing something in February that is maybe frustrating or difficult to deal with, you have at least a different perspective that it's temporary. I'm kind of getting something as you may even be able to kind of see when this temporary situation might end. It could be a phone call, it could be some confirmation of something, you know, something like that. Let's keep going. We'll get all of your cards and we'll continue. Let me just put these aside. So. Group 1. Getting to set yourself up for a positive morning too. To me, roosters represent like a feeling of like productive mornings, or getting up early. So there could be some things that you can do to really set yourself up for success in February. Specifically, it doesn't have to be mornings. I'm kind of feeling the morning, but even like I was describing with this reading, like just my approach to sitting down today, again, burn incense, I used my oils, I made my tea, I relaxed, I listened to music, and my whole energy is just so much different than last night. So again, maybe there's something about like setting yourself up for success in February. Okay, you've got the beetle, good fortune, and you've got affairs with your family in February. So different things going on with your family February. There could be a big event or something like that. Okay, let's get you some more cards. I've got to get you tarot. So February, what's happening in February? What's happening in February? My desk is a bit chaotic. I think I might end up changing my desk a little bit. I just moved my tarot room back in here, so. Okay, so February, what's happening in February? I've got 2 here. You have now is a lucky time. Interesting. You've got 2 cards of luck. So February is bringing in luck, and you also have open to infinite possibilities. Okay. I want to get you tarot too, of course. And then we can dive in and stay tuned for your charms. We're going to look in different areas of life. I'm going to use this one today. Oh. February. What is going on in February? 9 of Cups. Okay, so already I'm noticing a theme. We can get more cards. Let me just adjust this for you, group 1. Okay, so one of the things I'm noticing immediately for you, group 1, is this theme of infinite possibilities. All right, so 7 of Cups, open to infinite possibilities. Even the road in this card with fellow travelers, you've got lots of cards of now being a lucky time. So February for you is quite lucky. Possibilities are opening up. You're seeing different options that maybe you didn't see before. And this could also connect to view from above. And I feel like I had to mention the night I had last night. That wasn't my initial intention to jump on here and tell you that I cried last night and fell out of my chair and had that frustrating evening. But I felt like going into the reading, I'm like, I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you that. So I feel like that could be for a reason. January for you could have been a frustrating month. It could have been a month where it felt like, okay, I don't even know what options there are with this situation, or what what I can do in this situation. So it's interesting that in February, it seems like different possibilities are available that maybe you hadn't seen before. Maybe you couldn't see them before for some reason, but it seems like now, I just got the phrase, something's wearing off. I don't know who that's for, what that's about, but something's wearing off. But yeah, it's like, to me, for you, February seems like a month where possibilities are opening up, and it feels like a brand new day with this rooster card. It feels like a brand new day. And I also feel like you're feeling especially confident in February. I feel like there's this feeling of a boost of confidence that maybe you felt like you had lost, or maybe you just had a lot going on, right? It could have been a stressful January for you. But it seems like February, the tides are turning in February, all right? Let's get some more tarot. So yeah, we'll see what the charms say as well, because the charms will give us good detail as to what's going on. But fellow travelers, so there's people I might want to even read today. Again, today I just want to relax. I really just want to relax and enjoy this reading with you. So I might do some reading. We'll pull some charms. But yeah, it seems like the people around you, the support around you, I mean, this could be something that's helping open up these possibilities. Someone could be giving you a different perspective or helping you in some way. It could be a family member. You have family matters coming up in February. Let's clarify that. What's going on with family in February? What's happening with family in February? Four of Cups. Four of Cups. What's happening with family in February? Judgment. Four of Cups and Judgment. Okay, so family matters. I wonder if this big picture message applies to family as well. There's some sort of healthy analysis about a situation within family. I mean, there could be someone that's feeling very frustrated, very discouraged. I'm kind of seeing someone has been I'm getting a wake-up call, because I'm feeling like someone has been trying to get through to someone. This could be you, or this could be something happening within your, a relationship with your family members. But it feels like somebody has been trying to kind of get through to someone, and someone just wasn't ready to hear it or see it, or, something like that. There's a bit of, this card can indicate boredom, disappointment, feeling discouraged, feeling apathetic about certain things. But oftentimes when you see it, you see the cup being offered, the person's not looking, or they're refusing to look. So with Judgment, I feel like there's someone in your family that's having a bit of an aha moment or a wake-up call. They're realizing something. Someone could have learned some sort of lesson or something. And there's some definite healthy analysis about a certain situation or a relationship or some situation. Something all over my sleeve, I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's the clarification for family matters. A relationship that maybe was encountering some sort of, I'm getting emotionally stagnant, or something just emotions. It kind of feels like a situation where they weren't communicating well, a relationship, they weren't communicating well, they weren't getting along. There's that feeling where it's a huge shift. It's like a new version of the relationship. I was getting someone's getting a wake-up call. So someone's experiencing some sort of wake-up call in connection to this Family Matters card. Okay, let's see. Now you've got it's so funny. You've got the wish fulfillment card. You've got Nine of Cups. Now is a lucky time. So yeah, it seems like lots of different possibilities are opening up, and you're seeing this as lucky, okay? This is a lucky thing. Let's see more about what's going on with that. So what kind of lucky opportunities are coming in for group 1? Okay, so luck indeed. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Things are just turning. Things are just shifting. Luck is just turning in your favor in February. I think February for you is going to be a good month to confidently step forward with something, to maybe reach out for support, to explore options. Okay? So there's some sort of luck opening up, and you're feeling really positive and optimistic in February. So there's an overall feeling of harmony, optimism, confidence, especially with the sun and the rooster. Like the sun, there's this feeling I keep getting about like a brand new day. So February for you is like a fresh new day, new possibilities, a new outlook. Something you may have dismissed earlier, I'm getting you're looking at once again with a new perspective. So I don't know what that'll end up being, but I'm getting that you're looking at something a little bit differently, something that maybe at one point you didn't think was an option, or something that you were even interested in, but you're looking at it a little bit differently now. Okay, let's do some reading. If I can find. I cleaned a little bit today. I organized a bit today. Let me find the books. Okay. I got another deck as well. Okay. One thing I have to learn to do, and I don't know when I started having trouble with this, but I need to relax and slow down. Sometimes I feel like I want to get the messages out so quickly because I don't want this to feel like, it's taking too long, but I need to just slow down. slow. And I've seen that in my comments, people saying to me like, it's okay, like take your time, we don't mind the longer messages. But you get mixed feedback, right? So it's sometimes hard to know what to do. Okay, group 1, February. Illumination. Look at that with the sun energy with you, group 1. It's incredible. So you've got the sun here in illumination, and you've got the rooster card that you chose. Now, sometimes the cards that you chose or the item that you choose for a group can connect. I find it often does. Not all the time, but today it definitely feels like it is. Because there's a whole feeling of like sunrise with your reading. Illumination. Something that maybe was hidden before, something you were feeling discouraged about before. It was clouded, or you just couldn't see it. You just didn't notice it, or it wasn't available. I don't know what was going on, but now you've got the big picture. So you're seeing something completely different in February. Something's being illuminated. Okay, let's read Get the Big Picture with View from Above. Okay, so don't get bogged down in details. Let go of petty concerns. Get the big picture. Imagine that you're seeing life from above. Only do what is truly important. Everything else is inconsequential. Go through each area of your life and look to see what the big picture is. Make major life decisions based on this strategy. So maybe there's something about in February you could be eliminating distractions, or it could even just be that like little, like I like the word that it uses, inconsequential things aren't really bugging you maybe as much. Okay, it says, it's easy to forget what the overall journey is about when the traveler gets caught up in day-to-day survival and the ups and downs of life on the road. It's only when the traveler takes time to look at the big picture that he realizes that most worries and anxieties are only temporary. Okay, so that brings in this Tent card. I like when words connect in different cards. So this card talks about a temporary situation. So something that you've been anxious about in January, might look completely different in February. Now, group 1, you have some really positive cards. Okay, you've got arguably the most positive card in the deck with the Sun card. You've got the 9 of Cups, okay, so wish fulfillment. So you've got a lot of positive energy coming in for February. Does that mean every day is going to be perfect? No, of course not. But this is what the cards are saying. Like, you're looking at the big picture of the overall month, and the overall month seems really great because it's opening you up to different possibilities. There's more choices with something. A situation with family that may be frustrating or discouraging right now seems to be getting worked out. Overall, your cards just seem so bright. And I love the connection here with the open to infinite possibilities. So there's possibilities opening up. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, so something's shifting. There's fluctuation, there's change. Because you have so many cards about luck, you've got this rabbit, now is a lucky time. And even the rabbit can have to do with abundance, right? So abundance of possibilities. Something could be speeding up. I'm getting something's happening too that's like giving you a really big confidence boost. Okay, so sorry, I just got distracted because it mentioned something temporary. So that to me tells me something you're currently worried about is temporary, all right? So temporary situations, or something's getting illuminated. Maybe if there's something you've been confused about or worried about that you don't know the answer to, it could be that this illumination helps with that. So imagine yourself in the future. Ask yourself if what you're doing now will be important to your future self. Focusing on these concerns takes up valuable life force energy. Keep your focus directed on the important things in life. Let everything else drop away. I know that's easier said than done, but one trick I heard, and it does help, if you're not going to be worried about this in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes thinking about it. And that takes practice. And I realize that's easier said than done. But what the cards are saying is like little, these little things that kind of get to us day to day. That person at work who's cranky, or like, that inconvenience that happened, that flat tire. Yes, it's an inconvenient thing and it's unfortunate, but what I'm seeing is like overall your outlook on situations and relationships in February is really bright. You're feeling very optimistic. Something lucky's happening. The cards aren't necessarily telling us what. We've got some clues, and to me the clue is options. But something's shifting. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, okay, where the wheel stops, we don't really know, but something's happening. Something's fluctuating, changing. Even this one with the hot air balloons always makes me think of like options. And you've got 2 cards. You've got like 3 cards of good luck. Now is a lucky time. Good fortune with the beetle and the Wheel of Fortune. So if you're wondering, what is this fortune? We've got clarification. It's good fortune. It's good fortune. So I think like the overarching message, and the reason why I felt the need to share with you, like I said, was because maybe you're feeling similarly. Maybe January has been frustrating. Maybe you've cried. Maybe it's been emotional. Maybe it's been challenging and tested you. I hope this incense has been nice and not distracting in any way. Okay, so I still have this pulled up from Patreon. And so let's see. I guess group 3 had 133. So let's see what you have. You've got 711. So 711. Let's see. This, by the way, is the Angel Numbers book by Mystic Michaela, and you can see it's like starting to kind of fall apart because I use it constantly. Persistence. Okay, so reap your rewards. So that could be what's happening in February. You've been working very hard at your goals, but at some point you have to take all that you've done and benefit from it. Oh, that's nice. I like how it words that. Through this number, your angels ask you to honor your growth. Reflect on something you've been focusing on for a long time. Ask yourself how you can use it to create more for yourself today. So that could also be kind of connected to this idea from view from above. You could be looking back at something you've accomplished in February and kind of feeling, again, I was getting something's boosting your confidence. So it's like, okay, I've already done this. Look what I've accomplished. What else can I do? Okay. I'm getting to not hesitate, not doubt yourself. This card can carry with it a feeling of hesitation or like nervousness. Am I making the right decision? Trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. I do think that some sort of perspective shift or something happening is helping you feel confident to make the decision. But yeah, there could be some decisions to make. You did have also support is all around you, so you've got definite encouragement around you and people that are wanting to support you. So definitely utilize that support in whatever way it ends up coming in. Let's read that one and then we'll move to charms, but I do want to see what that one says. So fellow travelers, I'm getting the message to stick together. It's a good time to stick together here. And I was getting this message about like looking out for one another on Patreon. And it's coming through again right now. So looking out for one another. Okay, so be open to support and help from others. You don't need to do it alone. Sometimes that support comes from someone you'd least expect. That's a clue of something that could happen in February. You could be getting some support from someone maybe you didn't anticipate getting support from. Okay, so keep that in mind. And it says, if someone offers you help, accept it. And that's, I think, a problem. I think sometimes we do that. It's like, oh no, it's okay, I can do this myself. But like, if someone offers you help, it's okay to accept. Trust that your life is guided. Unseen spirit travelers are helping you. Know that you are very loved in ways that you may not always directly experience. Interesting. Sharing the journey means that there is support all around you. Blessings from above are showering over your life. You are safe. Angels and spirit guides are real, and their presence is near. They're only a thought away. Oh, like I'm getting emotional. Oh my gosh, sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I keep crying. Anyways, that made me emotional. You are safe. Angels and spirit guides are real. So they're messengers from the Creator, and they will come with immense blessings and love. All is well. So this card wants you to know fellow travelers are guiding and supporting you, and they love you deeply and profoundly. Be still and open your heart to their messages and healing. They will come to you in soft breezes, rainbows, and feathers that seem to magically appear. Sometimes they will come in the form of a stranger with a message. These signs let you know that you are going in the right direction and all is unfolding exactly as it should. Messengers from the Creator come with immense blessings and love. Be open to receive love from others. You are a healing, loving force for others. So here's the thing, you help people tremendously. Your smile, your energy, like you help people. So be okay with accepting help back. And it's also talking about spiritual help, spiritual assistance that you're receiving in February as well. So be open to accepting that and ask for it. I want to see if anything's coming up before we move to charms. You may get a perspective shift in February that helps you realize maybe why something didn't work and why these new possibilities are a better fit for you. All right, so sometimes there's that saying, rejection is protection. There could have been something that like didn't work out and you're questioning, you're like, well, why? There could be a reason, there could be a greater reason that maybe you're seeing a little bit more clearly in February. So let's see what your charms have to add to the month. And I've got 4 categories that we're going to look at. We've got work, career, finances, wellness and self, love and relationships, passion and adventure. There's pieces of cedar here. Okay, let me have a sip of this. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see what's going on here for you in February in these categories. Let me see the best way to go about this. I'm going to leave it there and I'll lift them up to show you. Okay, so work, career, finances. You have, there is hope for a new project. Oh, look at this. There's new hope for projects you had almost given up on at work and in regards to your career or finances. So something you thought, okay, this isn't working. Why bother? This isn't like, I don't want to try this anymore, or I don't want to work on this anymore. Maybe it's something you had like put away because you're like, okay, it's not working out. This reminds me of like an artist when they're not liking their work and then they put it away and then they come back to it. So I'm getting you're revisiting something when it comes to work and your career possibly. With the calculator, you could be recalculating something. This card just fell. I knocked over this card with my elbow and it's the 4 of Wands. You really, the cards are really giving you a lot of encouragement, group 1. So just remember that. So yeah, there's definitely feelings of like revisiting or coming back around to something. You need to stick with something. Like you've almost given up on an idea or a strategy with something. You might be making some minor adjustments, but I don't think you need to give up on it entirely. Again, you could be like recalculating something or coming up with a different way of doing it. But yeah, there's new hope for projects you had almost given up on. Yeah, I'm getting revisiting something. And look at that, you've got overcoming hurdles when it comes to work and career. So you're overcoming some sort of hurdle, some sort of obstacle. You've got 2, so February 2nd could be important for some reason. Moving into wellness and self. Okay, so this is anything kind of to do with you personally, how you feel overall. you're definitely looking closer at something, because look, you've got the magnifying glass and you've got the microscope. So you could be looking into something. Maybe you've been having back pain, so you decide to go to the chiropractor or something like that. That's just an example. I'm not telling you that's what it is, but you are kind of taking an overall closer look at how you're feeling. Okay, and I'm kind of getting that you're taking your wellness really seriously in February. So again, this is very personal. This could be lots of things. It could be you deciding to go for walks or something. You're definitely taking a closer look. You've also got the Ace of Swords. There could be a breakthrough or an aha moment when it comes to your overall wellness, or something, again, very personal to you. You've got the Unicorn. So that's about uniqueness and imagination. And you've got the little balloon animal. This can be about flexibility and adaptability. Maybe this is like stretching or something. I don't know. You've got the Hammer too. This is focus. So this is telling me I feel like you're really focused on something with the theme of like self-improvement. Like you're very focused. You're focusing in on something, an area of your life to do with wellness, and you seem to be coming up with different solutions when it comes to that. Now, some of these charms also could have personal significance to you. You might know exactly what it is. Like unicorns could be relevant to a person or a situation. Imagination, creativity, uniqueness. This is interesting. Some of you are getting DNA tests done. You know those like DNA tests you can do? Ancestry tests, things like that. Some of you are getting that. You're getting a closer look into that. It's coming through. Okay, into love and relationships, you have, and the boxing gloves are kind of in the middle. So it seems like work and career, finances, and love and relationships have a bit of like a theme of having to kind of be tough in a situation or fight for something. Got the Mask, so this can be about authenticity. It can be that something's hidden. You've got the Barking Dog, so this is about communication. So love and relationships. Remember, we were getting earlier with Family Matters. It seems like there's a bit of a breakthrough when it comes to family. So that could be what it is. This could definitely be what this is. But it could just be a month where communication is key. Being honest communication is coming through with this in love and relationships. You've got the word time right in the middle here. Now, the category that seems to have the most charms is your passion and adventure category. So that's really good because I'm seeing that in your cards too. It seems like a fun month, honestly. With the Sun card, the Rooster card, you're feeling confident. So let's see what we have. We've got angels watching over you, which is exactly what the fellow travelers card talked about. So angels are watching over you. You're kind of feeling free when it comes to passion and adventure in February. You're feeling very free. This is all about accepting support as well, or help, something helpful coming along. You've got the Lantern, illumination. That connects to the one card, illumination. I'm kind of getting something like you're very clear and on how a certain thing is going to, like your perspective. Again, we got a lot about perspective today when it comes to your cards. Like you had to see the big picture card. So yeah, I'm seeing that within passion and adventure as well. It's like a feeling of clarity and illumination, maybe about something that you care about, something that's really important to you. You've got the tennis racket. This can be like back and forth. It could be like being part of a team, or you're working closely with somebody. Like I'm getting something about throwing ideas back and forth. Time. You've got alert, so something's getting your attention when it comes to passion and adventure. You've got the balloon. That I got the word levity. So maybe there's like a lightness or a fun, like it doesn't, I feel like when it comes to passion and adventure, you feel very free. You feel very free, very carefree, very light. And it's like playful is what it feels like. And you've got assistance with something when it comes to passion and adventure. Something's getting illuminated. Something's very clear. And these categories could connect in certain ways. So have fun with it. If you haven't been watching my week ahead readings, by the way, please do. I really am enjoying them. we're doing this like for every day of the week, and it's been really interesting. And what's been the most interesting for me is people coming back and letting me know what does and doesn't happen. That has been super cool. Okay, so we're about to wrap up here. I do want to do the pendulum for you, and of course we'll do some letters. I'm not going to spend too long on it, but so think of your yes or no question. Pause the video if you need some time. You've got a for sure. So you know what? Take the message as a whole. Is really important. Have fun with it, right? It's just some fun extra confirmation. I'm just going to have to reach and get my letters here. Okay. Because February is Valentine's month, I probably will be doing some love readings. So while we didn't get much about love today, necessarily, we got a lot about support and help being around you and assistance and maybe something happening like a breakthrough with family. I feel like with this family issue, someone was like there was no conversation. It's like someone had cut someone off emotionally or like wasn't answering their phone calls or their texts. I think there's some sort of breakthrough or new. It feels to me like this relationship is like a new version. With the Judgment card, it's like a new version of this particular connection. Okay, so let's see what we have. I'll flip these upright. Secret, made. So let me know what you see. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time. We're already 37 minutes into this. But I see love. It's funny because I'll see in the comments, people are like, move your hands. I'm like, well, and then other people are like, no, move the letters. I don't know what. Okay. Yeah, I see love mainly, but you can pause if you want more time with the letters. Definitely pause, take your time. Tax, so some of you could be preparing to file your taxes. You have the word secret twice because you've got it there and there, so some sort of secret. Let me know what you see. Sale, something's on sale maybe. Some of you could be making appointments with the doctor for like a checkup or something, or dentist or something like that. All right, group one, let me know what you think of this. I really hope that you enjoyed today's reading, and I hope that you have a phenomenal February. Come back, let me know what happens, what makes sense in today's reading for the month, and we'll see you next time. 2, if you chose the rabbit, then this is your messages for the month of February. So I am very excited to dive in. Today has just been lovely, and I wasn't really planning on like getting into it with all the groups, but I told group 1 last night I was trying to film, and I kept sitting down to try and film, and I just couldn't do it. And then I fell out of my chair onto my wrist, and you know when like that last thing happens that just like, I just started to cry, and I went to bed, and I'm like, okay, reapproach it tomorrow. So it's a bit of a theme today, and it was so interesting because group 1's energy was just so calming, and I felt so calm. So I don't know what was in the air yesterday, but we're going to see group 2, what is going on for you for the month ahead for February. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to look at charms, different categories of your life. We're going to do the angel number book. I've got a random number generator on my phone ready to go. So yeah, a lot of information. So stick around. I hope you'll enjoy these monthly readings. Take a little bit longer, but yeah, we'll leave it up to the cards and see what they want you to know for the month ahead. So let's shuffle out some cards and we'll dive in. So group 2, what's happening for February for group 2? What's happening in February? We had one fall over. Rest. Okay. Rest. It could be saying February is a restful month. You've got time to relax. And please don't confuse rest with boring, okay? I've seen that in my comments in the past where it's like, I don't want to rest. It's like, we don't have to. But an overall feeling of feeling restful is really good, because when we're feeling rested, we can do things that we want to do. It's like we have the energy to do the fun things, right? So it's not a bad thing. Rest doesn't mean boring, right? I think, like, I don't know. I've noticed that like a couple times in my comments. Like, because would you rather feel like tense and overwhelmed or tired? I don't know. I think rest is a good thing. Okay, group 2. What is going on in February? What's going on in February? Fogged in. So go slow. Take your time. Yeah. Such a clear message. Sorry, I just want to light some more incense. Such a clear message, because the cards are really like encouraging you. Like there's no rush. If you're feeling any sense of like urgency right now to do with anything, or a feeling of like, oh no, I have to do this quickly. Like if there's like a panicky kind of impulse right now to like act quick, you know, it's kind of like someone saying to you, act now, or you know, lose your opportunity or something like that, and it's causing you to kind of feel like confused. Maybe your gut is telling you you need some time to think about something. So yeah, do so, okay? I don't expect February for you to be a stressful month. It's like, to me, it's like you're kind of pumping the brakes a little bit in February, taking your time, slowing down. So let's see what else we get. February. Oh, you've got 2. Overcome any obstacle, and sometimes life stings. All right. So that wasp spirit is like acknowledging that maybe something happened that really stung. Could be someone's words. It could be a situation, something that didn't work out. So this is really coming through to me as like 4 of Swords energy right now, of like, okay, let's create a game plan here. So I keep getting the message group to tell you that it's not the time to act impulsively or to like jump on like action with something. It's a good month to kind of be steady, be grounded. Okay, let's get some tea leaf cards. February, what's happening in February for group 2? Maybe that's why I felt the need to tell you about last night too, because truly I had to step away. And I'm stubborn sometimes. So I'm like, no, I want to film tonight. I want to get this video up. But there's this like sense of urgency and almost like panic. And that was why I was knocking things over and falling out of my chair. And I'm laughing again because it's funny now, but I literally went to go like pick something up and my whole chair fell over, my tripod. And then that was the thing that just kind of like, I just started crying, like, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed. So that's kind of this feeling. And maybe that's why this happened. Like, it could be kind of a collective energy. But just because something happened like this for you, whatever this falling off the chair is for you, with the rhino spirit, like you're going to figure this out, okay? But you've got time to do it. So there's no need to feel urgent, like the sense of like panic, having to like act now is what I keep getting. Okay, February. What's happening in February? These cards are fun because they give us some like specific things that might be happening February. Okay. some tarot. Let's take a peek at these first. Okay, so you've got this wedge. So someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Now, this doesn't always have to be, by the way, like someone doing something even that they're necessarily aware of. Usually it's someone doesn't want, I find in readings, someone doesn't want to like, and this isn't always true, but honestly, this is what I find. Someone doesn't want to lose you. So they're worried by you getting this thing that you want or getting closer to this person, they're going to like lose their place. So they're trying to kind of wedge their way in there so they don't get forgotten about. That's what I'm getting. You've got the vine, so seek out information that will help you. You've got the mule. It could be this same person as the wedge card is talking about. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So, and you also have the flying bird, which news is on the way. Let's get some tarot. Give them a good shuffle. And I might even get an additional deck to gain clarification on what this news might be, but there's news coming in February. I'm going to read you the logged in card. We'll see what that is all about. I'm getting the need to tell you, group 2, this is coming in strong. You've got time. You've got time. Like, I keep feeling like there's this like panicky, disorganized kind of response to something. It's like, no, I have to go. I have to do this. And it's very like, I don't know, it's like unsettled. So I feel like February for you is going to be a chance to kind of get your balance and figure out maybe a plan or a strategy with something. Seek out more information, right, with the vine, and overcome any obstacle. I'm getting to tell you, there's a solution to this problem, but the best way to find it is to do so in that Four of Swords energy. Like once you're sort of like rested and you've had a good like sleep, a good rest or something. Okay, group 2, February. Oh, look at that. 6 of Cups flipped out. Let's get one more. Actually, can we get some clarification? What is this news on the way? What is this news on the way? All right. Let's talk about this news first. So news on the way. So this could be from an air sign. This person, I'm getting someone is like planning something out. They could be planning to come see you, but they're planning something out there. And I feel like they've already come up with this plan. This could actually be someone advising you too, right? This news on the way. I'm getting someone is bringing clarity though. Someone's bringing a feeling of confidence and they're very knowledgeable. Whatever they're telling you is very knowledgeable. And it seems to be like opening up maybe different possibilities for you, or your outlook is shifting based on what they have to tell you, this news. Based on what they're telling you, it's like, okay, so maybe they're opening up, again, different possibilities for you. They're giving you something to maybe consider, a choice of some kind, or they're telling you something that's maybe helping you plan something. Maybe, again, I was getting something about planning out a strategy. I feel like these two cards are connected. I feel like this news that's coming in, or this information, is information that will help you. I feel like this is a helpful person that has knowledge that they can share. Okay, and what I love about the Queen of Swords, and this is the energy I try to channel when I'm feeling disorganized, because it's clarity. It's like organized kind of strategy and our mind feeling very clear and like orderly, concise, organized is the word. Okay, let's see what we have. Yeah, okay, 9 of Wands. This is for sure. Group 2. You've got Ace of Swords, 9 of Wands, 6 of Cups. I'll tell you, I feel like by the end of the month, this feels like a really good nap. It really feels like a really good nap. You need a rest. You absolutely need a rest with this 9 of Wands. And this rest is going to bring you a new outlook. This is refreshing energy, all right? So, and we'll get more into what this could be because these could be lots of different things. Ace of Swords, clarity. Clarity, it's like, aha, okay, yes. So a solution maybe, but you're definitely gaining clarity. Let's see. I'm going to just tap into my intuition a little bit more and go a little bit deeper with what other things I'm seeing here. One good thing I'm seeing is like relationship-wise, this person who's trying to put a wedge between you or something you want, I'm not seeing anything concerning relationship-wise here. We've got overcome any obstacle, 6 of Cups. So my feeling for some reason was like, this person's unwilling to change and they don't like that you are changing. They don't know what that means for them. They don't know if, okay, if you change that, if you go in this direction, what does that mean for me? Does that mean I have to do the same thing? So it's like, this person's stubborn, they don't want to change, and so they don't want you to change something either, okay? So my sense, and just to play devil's advocate here, I feel like this person, I'm seeing a lot of love here, okay? Mainly with this card. This is a loving card, Six of Cups. This is someone maybe you've known for a long time. This could be in connection to like reconnecting with someone, could be a theme here. But whatever is going on, this person's just like stubborn. They're unable to kind of see your perspective. So there could be a shift. There could be something that happens where you're able to overcome this with this person, or maybe you're able to kind of get through to them so that they can see your side of things perhaps. But yeah, they're unwilling to change. So because of that, they're trying to kind of like come between you and something you want, and that's what I've found in my life. Like anytime I've made a big change, not so much now. I feel like once I hit my 30s, I didn't really experience this as much, maybe because that was me not paying attention to it. But I remember like trying to make different changes that were positive for me, mainly in my 20s, and always feeling like, not everyone, but there's certain relationships where it was like, why are you giving me, like, why are you trying to discourage me right now? Why are you trying to discourage me? Like, I'm making this positive change, or I'm like doing this thing. Why are you being discouraging? Why are you making a sarcastic remark or something like that? So it can happen. So, just know that. Let's read this card and see what it says. And we're going to get your charm shortly too, so stick around for that. Did I knock over the book? Because that's how I felt last night. And I'm not telling you that to like get sympathy at all. I'm telling you that because I think there's a point to that happening. And I think the point is sometimes we need to step away from something and take a rest. And that's exactly what I had to do. And I went to bed and I ate some chocolate. I woke up, went to work today, got home, I had a nap again. So, you might be prioritizing sleep a lot in February, okay? Sleep might be important. It could be telling you need to do certain things to help you sleep. For me, it's a fan. I have like my nighttime ritual. I put my little it's a magic bag. I put it in the microwave. It's like a rice thing. And I like to sleep with it because it's comforting. So I put that in the microwave and I get my water and I turn my fan on and I get my blankets all cozy and I get in and I find something cozy or relaxing to watch on YouTube, and that's my like nighttime thing. So it could be telling you to do that as well. Find some sort of like nighttime ritual that helps you. I keep getting the need to tell you, and I'm going to find that book, sorry, I keep getting distracted, but I keep getting the need to tell you there is a solution to some sort of obstacle. Overcome any obstacle. Like there's a solution, and that's why we have this vine card. So you're seeking out more information. And it's saying it's okay to pause and get that information. You're not going to lose. Like I keep getting with you, you're kind of worried about the time it's taking, and it's okay. It's you've got all the time you need. So don't feel rushed or like there's any sort of urgency. And if one option or one opportunity passes you by, there will be more, okay? Okay, let's see. If something doesn't feel right now or you need time, take the time. Okay, let's see what Fog to End says. It says, even if you can't see what's around the next corner, go forward slowly and gently. You are safe. When you take the time to go slowly, new perceptions emerge that you can't see if you're moving fast. So yeah, it's like saying take your time. Go at your own pace in February. Pause when you need to, go as slow or as fast as you need to go. Move away from the rapid pace of everyday life and step into the majesty of stillness. Yes. Okay, I'm seeing that as well. Group 2, I'm kind of seeing like you're being very particular about what maybe even content or what you consume on a day-to-day basis. Like you're being very thoughtful about that. And there's something about wanting to slow down. So your schedule could also slow down in February. It says resist the impulse. It's exactly the word I kept getting. That was exactly the word. I think I said it. Resist the impulse to go ahead with your first instinct. Take time to tune in to your deeper intuition. Power is born in those times when you relax into the present moment. So yeah, when we're making a decision based on like panic, sometimes it's not the right decision, right? So you've got the time, you've got time to investigate and really think about something and gain that clarity. And then when you're ready, you can move forward confidently because you know you've taken the time. Sometimes the mist and the fog are so thick that the traveler feels uncertain about everything. Where am I going? What am I meant to do? Why can't I see what's ahead? However, it's in those moments of unknowing that the deepest and most profound answers to life's big questions can emerge. Okay, so to me it's saying like in this time of like uncertainty and this obstacle that you've been dealing with and maybe something that stung, you're getting some sort of profound answer is the way it worded it. Some sort of profound clarity or answer. The secret is to traverse slowly and carefully so as to not fall off the path. Be careful, proceed with caution in all things as you sense the best direction. Listen to the whisperings of your soul, trust your inner voice. Beautiful. Yeah, so could not be more clear. You know, February could be a month of recovery for you, I want to mention. All right. So with this wasp spirit, imagining like the wasp, like something stung. You need time to let it heal. You need to let it cool off or like treat a certain situation, rest. Like, and there could be like this, again, could be a relationship. It could be connected to this situation. It could be connected to some sort of obstacle that popped up. I think time, I'm getting a message, time is on your side. And also, again, seek out information that will help you. This is a big clue that you need to seek it out. Seek out the clarity or information that you need because it's available to you. All right. I want to get your charms because we're going to go we're going to use different categories, but let's do your angel number first. This is by Mystic Michaela. I use it constantly. You can see it starting to fall apart. Okay, so group 1 had 711, so you have 980. This book is sometimes spooky because it's very, it usually connects. I use it every week on Patreon, and it oftentimes connects. Expand. Life reflects the work you put into it. So the work you put in, the prayers you've sent, and the sacrifices you've made, they create a new reality. But the reality will look a little different and it can be frightening. Your angels remind you of this and they send you a message to always be receptive to growth. Journal about what that means to you. Expand. I'm getting like, oh, I didn't read the right number. Oh my God. Okay, well that might have happened for a reason. That's bizarre. Okay, what I was getting with that though was like something about growing pains with life stings. Okay, so let's read the correct number. Oh gosh, follow a passion. You're being asked to get inspired in life. The next chapter is awaiting you, but you need to engage your passion to receive it. Pick up a new book that interests you. Begin a creative pursuit or make a plan to do something you've been wanting to do. Okay, so yeah, in this restful time, it's a good time to kind of do things that inspire you and maybe comfort you or bring you joy. It's a good time to do that if there's something you've been wanting to learn. This restful energy, it's kind of like I'm imagining someone like waiting for something. It's like, okay, I might as well crochet or something like that. Like in this time, there's something creative that might be taking place or something inspiring, you know? So maybe a new idea or something like that. I'm seeing almost like a reconnection with like different things you used to do when you were little, like collage or coloring or something. I'm seeing a lot of the adult coloring books with like the special kinds of pens are really popular right now. Something like that, like maybe something connected to childhood, you know? There's like this little fairy house I want to build. I found this little house while I was thrifting and I really want to turn it into a fairy house. So that's something creative that I like to work on. And again, this is something that's like kind of giving you a bit of an escape or a little bit of just time to do something that you enjoy, something that inspires you, right? Okay, so let's get you your charms. right. All right, so let me just make sure I didn't lose anything. We'll do letters and the pendulum towards the end. Let me just get comfy here. I'll make sure you can see everything. All right, so starting with work, career, finances in February. You've got the little locked up heart. You've got the little life preserver. This could be where you're kind of asking for support or seeking out more information, possibly with work and finances. This is interesting. This charm is missing its front. I have to go find it. It's in my spare charms, but it's the Frog Prince. So work and finances, maybe something not being what it appears. The chrysalis to me represents patience, the plane, perspective, work and finances. You've got the rooster. You might want to watch group 1 because they chose the rooster. You don't have to. I mean, this is your group, but if you feel called to also watch the rooster group, definitely feel free because it could connect to work and finances or career specifically. All right, maybe something you've been patient for, taking off or moving. It could be saying that by asking for help. This could help because the plane always makes me think of like something taking off. But again, it can represent travel. Maybe some of you are and these charms, I want to emphasize, like some of them could be personal. They might mean something specific to you. But yeah, there could be travel necessary for work. Chrysalis. Something is, I just got the phrase, something's taking shape, something's forming. You could be secretive about something, maybe an idea. A little bit secretive. The rooster can have to do with confidence. Could also be saying you're dealing with someone who's kind of arrogant. Could be the stubborn person when it comes to work. In wellness and self, so this is like things like more your personal, like yourself, like anything to do with maybe how you're feeling overall. You've got the sunflower, so it could be talking about you're feeling really optimistic, to do with something to do with wellness, feeling overall very confident. You've got Pisces and Leo, so that could be important. And you've also got like the open cage, so that's like 8 of Swords energy. So it could be something you feel like isn't limiting you, or you're feeling like free with something to do with yourself. My stomach's growling. You've got a lot here. You've got Libra in love and relationships. You've got heads up, so telling you to pay attention to something. What I'm kind of getting someone's afraid to lose you. Okay, someone's afraid to lose you because I'm seeing this one's like one-on-one time. This is about fantasy and dreaming for the future. And then this one, the frying pan can be about like the heat being turned up in a situation. There's 2 eggs. It can talk also about like versatility. I'm getting, I think in the tea leaf oracle, it's accusation. So this person that's trying to put a wedge between you and something you want, or somebody, could be like accusing you, like, you don't want to spend time with me anymore. Like, something like that could be happening. Again, I'm not saying it's right what they're saying or what they're doing. Like, obviously this person's very stubborn. They're seeing something change for you and they don't want to see that happen. It's your life, right? So ultimately, like, they're in the wrong here. But I'm just trying to kind of give you kind of an idea of like maybe where they're thinking, like what's going on with them. Because there could be like a feeling of like someone almost like accusing you of like something that really has nothing to do with why you want this or why you're in this other relationship, something like that. You've got passion and adventure. You've got a few different things. You've got maybe photography. Some of you could be exploring your love for photography, or there could be a connection to photography. I just unboxed these minis, by the way, on Patreon and memberships if you want to watch that. I do like a few extra things there. You've got stop. You've got assistance coming in with passion and adventure. You've got believe. You've got the anchor. Okay, so you're getting a message to kind of pause with something. Not to stop doing it, but to maybe like look further into something, to seek out more information. Like they're getting you to pay attention to something, or to kind of like, there's something you should kind of like stick with, is what I'm getting. stick with for a second. Like, I'm getting some of you are like bouncing from thing to thing. Get settled into something here. You got a 3, so something about the 3rd could be important. Could also represent like 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Progress. I'm getting something about like progress. You've got believe. It's got some clouds there. Theater, performance, acting, movies, things like that. Have fun with the charms. It also has to do with authenticity. Maybe there's something like you're doing that's very authentic to you. Or maybe there's something about like hiding some sort of passion. Getting like a flair for like maybe makeup artistry or costumes or something. Like there's something definitely about like with the film, like photography, something like that. Something kind of maybe glamorous. I'm getting to tell you some of you need to stop and seek out more information. Like if you've hit a point with something to do with an adventure or something you're passionate about and you're feeling stuck, okay? Or you're experiencing some sort of learning curve, now's the time to seek out information that will help you, okay? So there's someone who's knowledgeable about something that might be able to help you with this. So I would stop and kind of like get the help you need or get the direction you need. Okay, let's get you some letters and the pendulum. That's looking good, group 2. Okay, so you can think of a yes or no question that you want to ask. Have fun with it. It's just some fun extra confirmation for someone. Maybe. Getting to tell you the difference a day can make. The difference a day can make. Oh, my stomach's so loud. Okay, I'm going to flip these over. I'm going to let you look at them while I go get the guidebook for the Rhino card because I want to read the card about obstacles. So I'll let you look at these. I'll flip them upright. You've got the word out. I'll flip these upright and then I'll give you a minute to just look at them, see what you can see. Have fun with it. Look in the comments. There's always suggestions. Okay, this was in my sleeve. I was going to go try and find the guidebook to the Rhino card, but I can't find it, so maybe we're not meant to get that message today, but overcome any obstacle. Like, what I'm getting from that message is there's solutions. There's solutions that you're going to figure out if you just take the time and slow down. This fog is temporary. This fog is temporary. Getting, you could overcome obstacles in communication as well. Okay, let's see what we see in the letters. Season. Reason. To be honest, I'm getting. To be honest, maybe someone's telling you something and they're kind of saying, to be honest, this is how I feel, or something like that. So with the card, seek out information that will help you. Getting studies or study. So you're definitely getting encouraged to look more into something, seek out more information. When it's telling you to seek it out, it's saying you need to ask for it though. So study. Could be a book, it could be a person that you're asking. And remember, the news on the way, you've got someone sending you news. Again, could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. The clarification was the Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands. My first initial feeling is someone is sharing their plans with you. Like they've got a plan and they're sharing their plan with you. And it has to do with like, I I'm assuming it involves you. News is on the way. Could be travel plans. I was kind of getting maybe someone's planning to come see you or something. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but this person is more of an, I would say, analytical thinker, very intelligent. Yeah, interesting. Or this could be them just gathering information or something for their plan, for their travel, if that's what it is, because you've got the bird too, which is reminding me of travel. Maybe that's the airplane. Maybe there's like travel with work, news on the way, travel with work maybe? Because that's what that's making me think of. What the heck? This just fell out of the bowl. It says, bam, you've got this. The numbers 6, 61, 14, 34, 57, and 86 could be relevant. Wow, group 2. Very cool. So let me know if this makes sense. Keep me posted throughout February. I'd love to hear it. You know, let me know what does and doesn't happen. I always love that. And I've been doing the weekly readings, by the way. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. And then that way you can hear about the week ahead readings. I post them every Sunday. And we do it very similarly to this. We go day by day with the charms. And it's actually slightly different. Actually, I get usually 2 oracle cards and then a tarot card for each day, as well as charms for each day. So that's how we do it, but it's a lot of fun. And the cool thing is that's similar to these month ahead readings is that it's kind of cool to see how things unfold. And it's been really, really cool to watch like what's been actually happening. People have been coming back and being like, I didn't know what this meant at the time. This is exactly what happened. It's just the coolest thing. So it's a lot of fun. If you want to check those out, definitely don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. YouTube has been unsubscribing people. I had it confirmed in my comments, people telling me that. It's upsetting. I don't really know what to do about it. It's very discouraging. So if you haven't subscribed or if you think you're subscribed, just double check. I don't know why that's happening. It seems to be a trend that I've noticed. I've been doing my research and I've noticed that it's happening for others as well. Not sure why that might be happening, but I've been hearing it in the comment section. So yeah, definitely check it to make sure you're still subscribed. And yeah, we will see you next time, group 2. Hello, group 3. How are you? If you chose the Red Fox, then we are going to dive into your month ahead. The month of February, we're going to see what's in store for you. We've got lots of cards. We've got the angel numbers book today. So I'm using my cell phone to randomly generate a number to get your angel number book. And I love that book. And we've got lots of oracle cards. We've got charms. We're going to look at 4 different areas of life with the charms. Yeah, I'm in a very relaxed mood today. I had to approach today's reading with a feeling of just relax, have fun. I explained it to the other 2 groups, so I might as well tell you, but I had like the worst time trying to get organized yesterday to film a reading. I was having a frustrating day, so that should have been my clue that maybe today isn't the day, right? You know, and I ended up having to walk away from it. And the thing that kind of told me, okay, you need to go to bed. I had reached for something beside my chair and I fell over. And I'm laughing again. I'm laughing about it now because it's funny now, kind of. But it really did, it was just my mood. Oh my gosh. The most frustrating evening. And I think the reason why I keep wanting to tell everyone this is because if you're experiencing the same kind of feeling of frustration and maybe it's just been one of those days or one of those months, I think it's just a reminder of things can shift, things can change, and sometimes even the difference a day can be huge, all right? So let's dive in because yeah, today I'm feeling very calm. I'm very much enjoying doing today's reading. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So we will dive in and see what's happening for you in February. So February, what's going on? Abundance. Very nice. Abundance. So let's see more about what's happening. Get all of your cards and then we'll dive in. Seeing with the fox, some of you could be, because foxes make me think of quick thinking, being clever. Could be someone you're working with something that's creating abundance. All right. Group 3. see what's happening in February. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering into your life. Some of you are having a shower, maybe a wedding shower or a baby shower. Okay, so you're receiving a lot of gifts or cards or, things like that. So that could be what it is. And if it's not literally a shower of any kind, it's just saying you've got some blessings. And I like how it literally looks like a shower. Like it looks like the money here is like raining from the sky, and you've got blessings are showering into your life. So very interesting. Okay, group 3. I want to get one more of these just for fun. 3. Yeah. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So I'm getting a message, group 3, that not to underestimate something. Like there could be potential for something where at first glance you might not see it, because beneath the surface lies great bounty. So you're looking at something closer, uncovering something, looking into something maybe in February, or it's encouraging you to. I'm getting a message to tell you to like not underestimate the potential of something. Love is all around. Love that nightingale spirit, and see the big picture with giraffe spirit. Okay, so you're getting a different perspective on something in February. I don't know why I keep getting like double cards for you. I actually intended to only shuffle one from each deck, but okay, let's get you some tea leaf cards. These cards are fun because they can sometimes let us know specific different situations that could be happening in February. All of these cards could end up connecting, and they might not. Okay, so maybe this is why I felt the need to share this whole thing with you too, because we've got period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So I think that's interesting with uncovering treasure, because beneath the surface lies great bounty. So it's like you had to learn a hard lesson, or you're in the process of like learning a hard lesson. It's something frustrating. Something's not moving fast enough. It's like with the funnel, I always think of like people trying to like shuffle out of like a music hall or something all at once. If you just kind of sit back and wait your turn, it's a lot more smoother of a process, right? So it's like letting something kind of happen at its own pace, and understanding that like patience may be necessary with something in February. I'm getting something with uncovering treasure about like a hidden blessing, because you also have a rainbow. So rainbows to me kind of signify after a rainstorm, right? And improvements. So it definitely feels like something's improving. Maybe something just needed to kind of pass, time needed to pass or something. Okay, February, group 3. Career. So possible breakthroughs or just abundance coming in career-wise. Throne, position of authority. Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. We'll put that there because I feel like it's got to be connected. Oh my goodness. Oh, Wade did not mean to throw. I meant to throw the kangaroo there, not these two, but we'll see what they are. They're your cards. They came out. So unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Came out with the Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Very different than the Tower in Tarot. It's important to note. Okay. So here's the thing. I think you have the gift of perspective, which is, again, a bit of a theme today, but you've got the gift of perspective with giraffe spirit, because you're able to look at something from a different vantage point, or a different view, and you're looking at it differently, right? So maybe you're seeing why this frustrating thing had to happen, or this is helping you kind of like unlock, okay, I know what to do now, right? I know what to do because I can see where the problem is. I can see where this, like what's causing the frustration essentially. Okay, so February, group 3, anything else we need to know? The Chariot. February, group 3, what else is going on here? February. I am seeing you collaborating. Or somebody, like I'm seeing two people kind of putting their minds together, come up with like a clever solution, or really thinking on their feet, thinking cleverly about something. It's a playful feeling though, like you're having fun with this process. I don't know where this came from. I just got a whiff of, it could have been because of my incense, but then someone's working on quitting smoking in February. Random, but came through, so I'll mention it. So February, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Okay, so let's dive in here and see what we have. So yeah, there's a frustration. I'm getting like working out the details or sorting things out. It's almost like things having to kind of get sorted out. I'm imagining a situation getting like untangled, right? In order for it to work properly, working out the details is coming through. Working out the details. You may be, okay, and this could be at work, this could be lots of different situations, but you're in a position of authority with something in February. You may be like having to kind of sort out something, like maybe someone's disagreeing with someone else, or like there's some sort of conflict. You may be the person that has to end up sorting this out, all right, or giving some sort of direction is what I'm seeing. So position of authority, I mean, this could be at work, you could be a manager, or you could be a boss somewhere, or it could just be that people are looking to you for some guidance as far as how to sort something out. Or you could be resolving some sort of conflict. Okay, so that could be happening for you. This could also talk about like, this 5 of Wands can talk about internal conflict too. So this period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So you could just be sorting things out for yourself as well. One thing I'm seeing too with the Draft Spirit and the Kangaroo card here, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. I'm seeing you're seeing something in February before it even happens. You're getting a bit of a head start on something, or a heads up is what I'm getting, a heads up, an alert to something, and you're able to think ahead and strategize before it happens. Don't know what it's about, you'll have to see, but you're seeing something ahead of time. Or just for some reason, you're able to kind of look at something, I keep getting, you're able to see it ahead of time. You're getting a heads up, or like a head start is coming through. And you're able to plan ahead accordingly. And this could also be just what you're doing in general, is planning ahead. Could be financially, could be career-wise, but you seem to be strategizing and creating some sort of plan. You also have financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So something you did months ago, weeks ago, possibly even years ago, is benefiting you now, okay? So you're getting some sort of, this could be like someone recommending you for a job because you made a good impression 2 years ago. You know, this could be, oh my gosh, so many different things, but there's some sort of increase, financial gain or opportunity coming from something you did. It could have been like a good deed that you did. It could be someone paying you back, right? It could be someone paying it forward or paying you back. For everyone, it'll be different. It could be someone paying you back literally, like you loaned them money and now they're like, hey, I can pay you back. Maybe you even forgot about it, right? Or like I'm getting something about like a rebate check or something, a return, someone getting a check in the mail, you know, they overpaid for something, so they're getting money back, but something connected to the past, okay? I kind of feel like it's something you made a good impression on somebody, is my feeling, okay? And someone wanting to help you or like repay you. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. So solid foundation, success with effort. Yeah, there's a feeling of like, with the 10 of Pentacles too, this is a feeling of security and feeling solid. So I think this has to do with the planning ahead. Some of you are maybe like thinking heavily about like saving for something, or like investing into your future in some way. Now, I'm definitely not qualified to give financial advice, so maybe you're seeking out someone who can give advice in regards to something like that. Solid foundation, success with effort. I'm saying to your career, like there's something in February, by working this out, kind of getting this sorted out, you're feeling more solid by the end of February in your career, okay? Because you planned something ahead, or you've like sorted something out, you figured something out. I'm seeing someone who's sort of like getting ahead of things, planning ahead, getting ahead of things, like doing things that their future self will kind of thank them for. Secure, like a feeling of financial comfort in February for sure. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, abundance, career. And this, again, could be something you've been feeling frustrated about, but there could be like something, maybe this planning ahead is helping alleviate this frustration. Maybe it's just a feeling of feeling prepared. It's kind of what I'm getting. Or feeling like you're on the right track, maybe. Okay. All right, so disappointment in some affair. Let's get some clarification on what this is. What is this disappointment about? What's this disappointment about? 5 of Swords, okay. Yeah. Can we get more info? What's causing this 5 of Swords? 8 of Cups. It's something you're walking away from. You're feeling like it's not worth it. It's not worth, like it could be something that's unfair. All right. So maybe that's what's been causing the frustration. Like maybe you're realizing something really wasn't what you thought and you're having to walk away from it completely. And maybe this disappointment, maybe that's why you're disappointed, is because you had higher hopes for it. That makes sense, right? Sometimes we've invested time into something, like there's that, I've talked about it recently, but there's that idea of sunk cost fallacy, where it's like, well, I've already spent a year on this, or I've already been with this person for 2 years. I'm not happy, but I've already wasted that time. Well, that's not a reason to stay in a situation, whether it be a job or, and I would never tell you to go quit your job without having something lined up, okay? Especially with this kangaroo card. But maybe you are starting to plan ahead, or like you're feeling frustrated, so you're trying to kind of start making some decisions or sort something out, okay? But either way, there's a feeling of like, whatever this disappointment is, you're ready to kind of walk away from it. You're not wanting to really, and it could be like a situation where you're not wanting to give someone another chance to hurt you. Someone's sort of true intentions could have been exposed, or it could be something that you view as very unfair, okay? That's typically the 5 of Swords to me is like conflict, but like very, I'm kind of getting, there's something, it's like, it's not worth the energy that you're having to put in, or the frustration. So you've learned a lesson and you're walking away, okay? So something disappointing in February, you're choosing to walk away from. You're not letting it take up any more of your energy or your time. You're just saying goodbye and headed off in a different direction. And I think with love is all around, that makes sense too, because if it's a relationship, it's like, I don't need to stay in this situation. There's more, plenty of fish in the sea, whether it be whatever the situation is for you. But yeah, you're headed off in a different direction, and there's definitely feelings of abundance here. You've got the rabbit here, you've got the keyword abundance. I think February for you too, you're making some choices. I keep getting choices about things that are going to benefit you in the future. Like your future self is like so happy with whatever this is you're doing in February. If you're feeling conflicted about something, I'm seeing you're making a choice. You're making a choice and feeling confident. Position of authority too could have to do with you. Like you are in a position of authority in your own life. Don't give anyone else the ability to control what you choose to do. You're in the steering wheel, or you're behind the steering wheel. So you need to make the decision for yourself, okay? Let's see what these blessings might include, these rainbow blessings. And if you do have a shower for some event, congratulations. Seems like people that you love, like with love is all around, I feel like people are wanting to shower these blessings on you. You could be getting gifts and things as well in February. People just wanting to give to you and share with you. A loving family member maybe. Okay, so can we learn more about these blessings for group 3? More about these blessings. Page of Wands. More about these blessings. Ooh, it's definitely something you're excited about. Emperor. More about these blessings. More about these blessings. 6 of Wands. Okay. I wonder if this connects to this position of authority too. It seems like maybe it could have to do with new opportunities, something that's really exciting, something you're enthusiastic about. And it could be people really appreciating you, okay? And I think for some of you, this does have to do with your job or a position of authority that you're in. You know, you've definitely just got, like, I don't know if you're a boss or a manager, but with the Emperor being here, you're doing a good job. Whatever you're doing with this throne, you're doing a really good job. People are appreciating you. Okay, so 6 of Wands, success, victory, appreciation. Something is a success. So I think these rainbow blessings are coming in out of appreciation. Blessings are showering into your life. And it could have to do with a dolphin card. You know, someone from your past that really, you know, appreciates you. I'm getting the sense you did something. You did something in the past that really made an impact, and I don't even know that you remember. We'll read one of these because I read for groups 1 and 2, so we'll read one. Yeah, blessings showering into your life. So yeah, something exciting, something new, something fun for you, a new chapter. And the Emperor could be the one who's giving you this blessing. Okay, so it could be someone who's a bit of an Emperor character. I'm getting a position of authority. Maybe, okay, for some of you, and again, take it how it resonates. I'm getting lots for you, group 3. Group 3 is always like, has so many layers. But it could be that someone in a position of authority is giving you some sort of like guidance or something, or helping you with something, or helping you plan ahead or strategize something. Because I was getting a bit of like with the 2 foxes, something about that. So that's interesting. So blessings showering into your life. Okay, let's have fun and read. Let's read Rainbow Blessings, because that's the one I'm very drawn to for you. Blessings in all forms are cascading into your life. I like that with this. There's definitely an influx in money of some kind, or opportunity, or something, resources, money, something with career opportunity. There's definitely something coming in February, okay? And it's creating more abundance for you. Just as a rainbow has all of the colors of the spectrum, so is every hue of your life blessed. So is every hue of your life blessed. This is a great time to start a project, initiate a relationship, purchase a house, begin a health program, start a new job, or change careers. Let go of hesitations and concerns. Whatever you dream of for your future, this is the time to start. You'll succeed. So yeah, you are taking the initiative with something in February. You're getting something started. You're planning ahead. Maybe you're recognizing that we do indeed live in very unsettled times, and there's need to plan ahead with something. So you're taking action. You're feeling very determined. You're feeling very in control, very powerful this month. And I feel like you're facing the uncomfortable things in February. You're facing the frustrations. You're facing the uncomfortable things and just dealing with them. You're sorting things out. I was getting that thing about something being tangled. Okay, so when the rainbow appears in the sky above or in an oracle deck, have faith that blessings are abounding. Count your blessings. Be grateful for the ones received and know that many lie ahead for you. In the deepest sense, you are the blessing. In many ways, the rainbow is a messenger from the Creator, letting you know that all is well. This card can also indicate it's time to add some color to your life, paint a room, change the colors of your curtains, or simply spice up your life. Okay, so that's interesting too. I mean, maybe you are wanting to redecorate your home with the 10 of Pentacles. You could be saving a bit of money for that, or planning to redecorate or do something like that. Some of you are actually in the process of building a home, I'm seeing. Okay, and there could be frustrations dealing with that right now. I'm seeing it'll go forward. Things will get back on track. Let's look at uncovering treasure, because I'm curious what that one says. And then we'll look at your charms, because making good time. I don't want to rush. I just wanted to sit down and enjoy today. So look beneath the surface in your life and you'll find treasure. Bounty is awaiting you in many forms. The secret is knowing that you deserve it and are worthy of it. Wow, something that you thought was ordinary will turn out to be extraordinary. That's what I was feeling. I feel like in February, you're taking a closer look at something that maybe you once overlooked. So yeah, take a second look at people and situations in your life. Sometimes receiving treasure is simply a matter of seeing life in a new way. Okay, so that's with this. So yeah, you're looking at something different in February. You're getting a different viewpoint of it, the treasure was always there, you just didn't see it. So you're uncovering some sort of treasure that you might have missed before. It could be an opportunity, it could be something to do with career, something that maybe you were too frustrated to see. It says, on the journey, the traveler confronts dragons and overcomes obstacles, and in the process discovers the depth of the treasure in their soul. Often treasure is found in the most unexpected of places. Sometimes after it seems you faced an inner dragon, you'll find the hidden treasure. So facing some sort of inner dragon. Wow. Okay. It says, treasure or success begets success. So as you begin to seek and find the bounty in your life, more and more rewards will follow. This card heralds a bountiful, prosperous, abundant time in your life. So you've got the word abundant quite a few times. In some way, shape, or form, it'll be different for each of you. February is abundant. It's abundant in love. It's abundant in opportunity. It's abundant in possible money or career things. The only challenging cards we saw is someone being disappointed by somebody or a situation, but you're having to walk away from it, which I think is ultimately a good thing. Maybe some discomfort in trying to sort things out. There may be some conflict, but ultimately it's what I'm getting is it's to kind of get on the right track with something. So there could be some sorting out of something. Maybe you're frustrated with a particular relationship or person, but again, you seem to be taking charge of it. So, wow. Group 3, this is looking really good. Why don't we look at your, well, actually, let's do your angel number first. All right, so group 2 had 980, so you have 141. Let's see. 141. Chances. Demonstrate faith in self. Absolutely. Your angels understand that it's risky to try for something you really want, and that the disappointment of not getting it can be hard. It's not about what you get, however, but rather the faith you demonstrate in yourself by going for it. Repeat this mantra, I am confident. So absolutely, with the Chariot especially, like, I think you're giving yourself permission to, like, try something. Give something a try, you know? And with see the big picture, maybe you're, like, realizing what lesson you learned in a certain situation that was frustrating. Yeah, chances. That's really cool. So 141 chances. Demonstrate faith in self. So yeah, you've got a lot of faith in yourself in February. I'm seeing so much appreciation coming towards you with love is all around and the 6 of Wands and the Dolphin card talking about financial gain coming from the past, blessings showering into your life. Like, again, you might not have a literal shower or anything like that, but I'm imagining, like, people giving you gifts and, like, wanting to, like, help you or give you something. So that's the energy of the month that I'm seeing. Okay, let's get you some charms. Okay. Okay, let's get some charms. So we're looking at 4 areas of life today in February. Work, career, finances, which we already know based on the cards is good. So we'll get more detail. Wellness and self, love and relationships, passion and adventure. And I'm going to be doing some love messages in February. I didn't necessarily focus on that today. If anything had come up, I certainly would have gone into it, but we'll see what comes up. But in February, I'll do some love readings. All right. I was going to lift that up. We'll just leave it like this, and I'll make sure we can see everything. Okay. Okay, group 3. Starting with work, career, and finances. Pisces, you could be working closely with a Pisces, or Pisces energy could be important. February, Pisces, that makes sense. Okay, you've got the little purse. Work, career, finances. This to me is like 9 of Pentacles energy. It could indicate that you're saving. With the Kangaroo card, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. I think you are. Like, some of you are learning maybe about investing, or you're learning about savings, things like that. You've got the little fishing hook here. This could be about patience, something being a catch. It could be telling you to be patient with something to do with work and career. You've got the key and the lock. This always suggests to me like you need to listen to your heart, okay? Like you have the answer, you have the key. Ticket to happiness, there could be like an opportunity, or you could literally, like these charms might be personal. You could literally be getting a ticket to something. Maybe there's like a work function that has tickets or something like that. But it could be saying you're finding a ticket to happiness when it comes to work, career, and finances in February. Someone could be giving you a ticket to something. There could be a ticket to like a comedy show or a concert. Have fun with it. Sometimes it's different things for different people. So in wellness and self, a tantalizing prospect will come your way. So some sort of opportunity when it comes to your wellness or your overall like well-being, how you feel, a tantalizing prospect will come your way. So some opportunity, something that you want to look more into or learn more about. And you've got the owl, which can symbolize knowledge. You could be learning something or looking more into something when it comes to wellness. You could be like researching maybe something. Like for me, I really want to get more into, I used to try Pilates and I really liked it. And I liked the reformer machine. There's like this machine, it's super cool. So I thought about maybe looking more into that. So something like that as an example, like that's my example. But so you could be getting knowledge or gaining knowledge with wellness, maybe like reading some recipes or articles or something like that. So some knowledge coming in. Love and relationships. You've got the nail polish. So that's interesting because I would have kind of more expected that to be in wellness and self, because to me it represents like self-care or kind of treating yourself to things. But for you, it landed in love and relationships. So it can also talk about like polishing off something. Let me think of what it could be. Love and relate. There's 2 hearts on it. Maybe, I mean, again, this is where it gets specific. Maybe someone really likes the way you do your nails, or your nails caught their attention, you know, or with the 2 hearts, like maybe a friend and you go get your nails done or something like that, right? Or someone treats you to get a manicure or something. Have fun with it. You've got BAM, you've got this. You've got the 2 eggs in the frying pan. Now, work, career, you've got the frog kind of landed in between, and the glasses did too. So this is clarity. So you're having a lot of clarity in regards to work, career, finances, as well as love and relationships. There could be a relationship or a crush happening kind of behind the scenes, or something you're not aware of. This could also be like Wheel of Fortune energy. So some shifts or change, fluctuations when it comes to love. Feeling really confident when it comes to love. You got the key here. So the key can be like key to success. It could be you hold the keys coming through with this one. A way forward, a solution, maybe something getting worked out with somebody with that 5 of Wands. The frog can be like cleansing, new beginnings, transformation. You could be traveling with someone or having like some time of tranquility, or a time like away from like the hustle and bustle with somebody. The frying pan could be like turning up the heat, turning up the heat in the relationship or something like that. Again, have fun with it. I mean, this could be someone making you eggs, like, and then by the end of the month, you're like, hey, that's what that meant, you know? I had a guy once make me a frittata. He brought it to my work. He brought a frittata. Things didn't work out, but it was still cool. So maybe there's someone making you a frittata, you know? Showering you with frittatas. Okay, into passion and adventure. You've got the unicorn. So yeah, adventure, imagination, creativity. You've got a 2. The second could be important. Wake up. You're having a bit of a wake-up call when it comes to your passions. What you love, an adventure. You're having a wake-up call. Okay? You've got the message in a bottle. There could be a message coming through in regards to something you're passionate about. You've got a chaser. So it's like you're chasing something. You're chasing an adventure. Something like that. You've got the balloon. Celebration, party just came through. There could be like a party, a surprise party. Let me know what you get from these. Like unicorn might mean something specific. It means like uniqueness, something that is very unique to you. All right, well, let's get your pendulum. And then we'll do some letters, and then we will get this uploaded for you. So group 3, think of your yes or no question. Pause the video if you need some time. I always notice the patterns because it's always like a lot of times it's different. No. So have fun with the pendulum. Have fun with my readings in general, but have fun with the pendulum. It's usually just fun extra confirmation of something. If it contradicts anything you're getting from the reading, use your own discernment, trust your own intuition first. It's just a fun tool for some confirmation. So have fun with it. It's best to ask the pendulum like light fun questions like, hey, will they make me frittata and bring it to work? You know? Have fun. Okay, let's get some letters, group 3. You want in. Okay, maybe there's something you want in on. You want in on a deal or something. You want in on a project. You want in on something. Have fun with the letters. There's a piece of confetti. I'm definitely with the balloon and the confetti that just came out of the letters. Something about a party for sure. Or celebration of some kind. Okay, I'll flip these upright. Don't mind my hands. I'll move them in a second. If you're wondering if you should attend some sort of party or event, I'm getting go. Go have fun. Okay. All right, so let me know what you see, group 3. Look for names, initials. Ring. My stomach. All that frittata talk. Ring. My stomach's growling. Ever. Do we have an F? Because we'd have ever after. I like that movie with Drew Barrymore. Have you seen it? Maybe watch Ever After. I'm watching that tonight. Advertise. If you have a business, if you have something that you do, I don't have a T, but I'm still seeing it. Advertise. Advertise what you're doing. Do we have a T? It was funny because there was a T right beside me and I put it in the bag. There's a T on this side. So advertise. Diving. Diving deep into something. Agree. Maybe some sort of agreement or something being signed. Divine. Car. You had the Chariot, so there could be something frustrating. Like, remember, mix and match. There could be something frustrating happening with a car, you know, and it gets figured out in February. Right, you have the Chariot. The Chariot can sometimes literally be a car. I think in this case, it clearly has more to do with like determination and, you know, success. You've got lots of themes of success within your reading, but okay, so I'm going to leave it there, group 3. Let me know what you think. Keep me posted throughout February. Come back, let me know what happens. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. And if you think you're subscribed, double check, because I've seen in my comments, it's been confirmed that people have gotten unsubscribed without realizing it. I don't know why this is happening. It's very frustrating. But yeah, if you think you're subscribed, just double check. And if you haven't already, it's free to subscribe. Definitely stick around, especially because I'm doing weekly readings now, and they are absolutely so much fun. We pull a tarot card for every day of the week, as well as charms and oracles, and it's really fun. So I hope you'll stick around, and we will see you next time. Let me know how February goes. I'd love to hear it. We'll see you next time.